Yo, 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 siemaneczko ludziska, siemaneczko, siemaneczko i lecimy, o boj, ludziska, wiecie co dzisiaj jest, tak jest, piątunia, nasza kochana piątunia, co za tym idzie, horrorek, kontynuujemy ludziska, to co zaczęliśmy w zeszłym tygodniu, tak jest, chociaż nie, w zeszłym tygodniu nie, 2 tygodnie temu. To, co kontynuowaliśmy 2 tygodnie temu, znaczy zaczęliśmy, nie kontynuowaliśmy. I tak jest, Luiska. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Tak jest, tak jest. Miejmy nadzieję, że dzisiaj popykamy sobie cały pełen zakres czasowy, chociaż widzę, że to nie tu, nie na Steamie, tylko jest to chyba na Epiku mamy. Także zaraz sobie zobaczymy co i jak. Gdzie to jest, Luiska. Doki Doki. Jest. Doki Doki jest na Epigu. Lepigu. Jest, ładuję RAM, ładuję całą inną resztę rzeczy. Pięknie, pięknie. Login. A tu sobie tylko rozjaśniemy siebie. Powinno być jaki test. Login. Root. Doki Doki. Okej. Setting. Zobaczmy, co to w ogóle strzelamy. To jest music i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Language, data collected. Okej. Pictures. Są takie rzeczy. Mail. No mail, Files. Characters. Monika Nacki. Okay. Prime words. Winning words. Okay. Sayori. Natsuki. Okej. I wszystko jest. Proszę, no proszę. Okej. Doki. Dobra, co my tu mamy? My mamy save tu. Hint, you can use skip button to fast forward through text you have already read. Okay. Who should show? Should I show my poem first? Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Huh? Oh my goodness! This is so good, mess! Jestem poetą. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, but that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Okay. Yes, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a mess poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. And Sayori hugs the shit against her chest. You are so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you are really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, huh? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I will break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Mess. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that one then. Yay! Now you read my point too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. We will see. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing your forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep over forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like you, just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next? Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. Oh. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke my emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I will pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you will like it. Okej, zobaczmy co tutaj ten Natsuki napisała. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously, but it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone's around to do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Huh. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here. Did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay? Dobra, kogo tu mamy? Dobra, niech będzie Monika. Hi, miss. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Uh-oh. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I will keep that in mind. Of course, I will be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow. Until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, miss. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two are... sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you ever think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you will end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit based toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants to write. You want to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. And that doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Dobra, zobaczmy co tu mamy. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I will never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside of a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I wasn't looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Ooh. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you are writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Who should I show my poem next? Yuri została klikną. Zobaczymy. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having them through that myself, I can learn to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and therefore fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit based though. Based? How? Well. Siema Tolus, jak to w co gram? Zajebistą grę gram. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Ogrywaliśmy zwykłego Literature Club i teraz czas na plusa, także lecimy dalej. O co ci chodzi, Tolus? O co ci chodzi? Słucham pana, słucham. Ma pan jakieś zastrzeżenia? Horrorek z piątunią? Jest horrorek. Co to jest? Wizualna walka. Dziękować, dziękować. Właśnie się nawodniłem. Cholera. Zasłon mi w gardle. Dziękuję, dziękuję ci. Jak to, co to? No mówię, no, wizualna walka właśnie. Zarąbista. Tak, to jest horror. To jest horrorek. Żeby nie było. I zaraz się zastanawiasz, jak? Coś takiego może być horrorem? A no właśnie, to jest double horror. Przede wszystkim gra jest horrorem, a dodatkowy horror jest dla was, bo czytam po angielsku. Wygląda spokojnie, na początku tak właśnie wygląda, ale jest tak specyficzny. Później się rozkręci. Zobaczymy. Ja będę troszeczkę inaczej poprowadzę całe story i zobaczymy, co z tego wyjdzie. Ale tu jest gigantycznie dużo czytania. Także nawodni się będzie chyba nadużywany. Humorek dopisz oczywiście, że dopisuje noise weekendzik, proszę pana. Halo, jak to nie ma być humorku? Po całym tygodniu, kurde, zapierdalania, to wiesz, musi być humorek, jak jest weekendzik. O to chodzi, o to chodzi. Dobra, lecimy. Well, nie to, tu. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuris is apologizing to herself, to me or to Natsuki. Wczoraj zdałeś prawko? O kurde, no to gratki. Stary, gratulacje. Wszystko za pierwszym razem, no to zacnie, panie, no to tym bardziej gratki. Panie, za pierwszym razem to Picobello, gratki, panie. Czekaj, mam tu jakąś emotkę? O, jest to. Tak jest, klap. Do you mind if I read your poll now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for herself, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Właśnie. Ale to wiesz, easy miasto w sumie, Bielsko takie łatwe jest, znaczy, tak mi się wydaje. A w sumie to nie wiem, powiem ci szczerze. Bo byliśmy wszędzie, gdzie byłeś. A to ci w sumie drogi znasz, więc powinno być spoko. No. Ale wiesz też, pytanie, jak często też będziesz wyjeżdżał poza miasto swoje, nie? Więc... Ale sądzę, że to też jakoś gigantyczny problem nie będzie, nie? Zwłaszcza jak będziesz często jeździł, ta wprawa będzie i tak dalej, więc no... Dobra, zobaczmy, przeczytajmy, jeśli damy radę. Ghost under the light. Co tam jest? Nie mogę się dotrzymać. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining still light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bath, claim, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Ciężka czcionka do czytania. Jakie ja mam kategorię prawka? 0. Nie mam prawka. Na razie nie planuję prawka. Dlaczego? Jestem strasznie zestresowany, stresuję się różnymi rzeczami, dlatego można by powiedzieć, że trochę tak na granicy takiej nerwicy. A takie osoby nie powinny mieć prawka, tym bardziej jeździć, bo mogą spowodować wypadek i ja to się boję najbardziej. To nie jest to, że nie chce mi się, nie mam też takiej potrzeby, nie? Tak swoją drogą. Nie mam też takiej potrzeby, ja się poruszam pieszo albo komunikacją miejską, jest mi to wystarczające. Zdarzało się, że czasami mówię, kurde, że auto by się przydało, ale to Nie potrzebuję po prostu. Potrzebuję. Gdybym potrzebował, to zapewne już bym lata temu zrobił. Nie, ale no mówię, gdzieś tam ten stres i tak dalej, może te nerwice, jakieś takie dziwne zachowania. Może oczywiście wymyślam i to są tylko pierdoły, ale no. Ale swoją drogą, zrobienie samego prawka to spoko, ale druga sprawa, jeszcze trzeba posiadać auto. Najlepiej by było jakby jeszcze jeździć przez rok, 2 lata i tak dalej, ale to wiadomo, auta to też skarbonki są, trzeba kupić, opłacać te OC i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Moja sprawa, ja na przykład wczoraj tak radziłem. Że mówiłem, że po prostu tutaj jadę, chodzę i chodzę. No to też, ale to zależy od podejścia właśnie naszego. Wiadomo, każdy z nas jest inny, inaczej trochę reaguje i tak dalej. No, ale no. Także zależy, to też możesz się za to moto takie mniejsze autka. Akcję. No, raczej zanim jeszcze generalnie to wyszło, że te spalinowe wycofują, to mówię, kupię sobie malucha. I wtedy może ten prawko, nie? Ale no, well, tak to właśnie jest, niestety. Dobra, lecimy dalej. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. True enough. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Jak nie, co kłamiesz, Mes? Co kłamiesz tutaj na ekranie? Nie, no dawcą, kurde, narządu to nie chce być, nie? Motorek to nie. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Miss. Really. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over, after all. But remember, that poem often expressed their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. Kurde.